Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked onto the long-range weather forecast discussion for December 6th to the 18th. For December 6th to the 10th, we're forecasting still a ridge here of the Central Pacific across Hawaii. We have a trough here from the Bering Sea to off the west coast, and we are generally expecting a zonal flow at above normal heights across a large area of the nation, and we have a trough here over Greenland. A large air mass of continental Arctic air collects the high latitudes in the middle, and lower latitudes tend to stay mild. This is what's causing the mild conditions and not solely El Nino. This will be the case through much of December. A split flow is forecast across the nation. You can see a little bit of a split flow here, and we're going to go through the models, and we're going to go to the 10th, and you can see it's a little more pronounced here. The air mass will be of Pacific origin, resulting in above normal temperatures across much of the nation. The highest rainfall totals are forecast for the Northwest and Florida. The greatest temperature anomalies are forecast from the plains to the Midwest, with anomalies of 15 to 20 degrees or more above normal. We're going to look now at the period for December 9th to the 13th. Here we are at the 10th. And we're looking at GFS, and we're going to go to the 13th, and we see very little change in the circulation pattern. Still have a trough here from the Bering Sea down to off the northwest coast, ridge, and trough now starting to weaken here, and this might be an indication of maybe a change, but that may not occur till later in the month. So, during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, above normal temperatures for this region, and we're going to take a look at the temperature anomalies now. And we're going to go to the 13th. And most of the ensembles now are forecasting above normal temperatures. I'm trying to look for one that kind of resembles, this might be the best. Forecasting temperature anomalies, parts of the west will be about 4 to 6 degrees below normal, and parts of the east and up into the northern Rockies, they'll be 4 to 8 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for this area and for here, and below normal precipitation for this region. I'm going to look now at the period for December 14th to the 18th. Here we are at the 14th. And you can see that this is the GFS forecasting very strong positive height anomalies, and now we're starting to see a ridge here near Greenland where there's a trough. This is where I think the change might be occurring. We have a trough here. Now, during much of this time frame, most of the AO, the PNA, and the NAO are all positive, but later in this period, the AO index is forecast to go negative slightly. So this might be an indication that this trough might push eastward, maybe. So we're going to go now to the 18th, and you can see this is the GFS bringing the trough under this ridge that's centered here. Might be the trough. I don't know, but this is the only model that's showing this. The other models, as far as the ensembles, aren't as far as west, where it has above normal heights here, but pretty amplified pattern. And then we look at the European ensembles, very amplified, very strong positive height anomalies here, and fairly deep trough here in the west. And then we look at the Canadian, and it has the ridge trough reconfiguration for the Pacific to Atlantic coast. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting still below normal temperatures here, above normal temperatures from the plains to the Pacific coast. Here I'm forecasting anomalies to be similar to this of anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees below normal in the west, and temperature anomalies would be 6 to 12 degrees above normal here. For precipitation, I'm forecasting above normal precipitation here, and here below normal precipitation for this region. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for December 6th to the 18th. Thanks for coming, Jim, on this World of Weather, and have a good day.